My name is Pearlie Lubin, and I was a virtual educator in Costa Rica. There, I led two conversation clubs, one with Funditech Access High School students, and another with the students of the National Learning Institute. In addition, I led teacher training for some in-service teachers at the National Learning Institute. There were some challenges during my time in Costa Rica. One was definitely the weather. We experienced hurricanes, tornado, mudslides, and lots of heavy rain. But it didn't stop us. And the teachers would come back to class as soon as they got power again. Another challenge was definitely technology. For most, they had never been in a synchronous class before, and they hadn't taught synchronously before. So there were a lot of strategies, a lot of apps that we went through together, learned to use together very well. Another challenge is that the teachers in my course were those who did not pass a new entrance exam required by the National Learning Institute. So when they came into the classroom, they were somewhat demoralized, a little embarrassed for not being able to pass the exam. So I knew that one of my first duties was to create a safe space. I wanted the classroom to be a learning community and to let the teachers know that we were going to learn from each other. I confess, I wasn't the most well-versed in using Microsoft Teams. So one of the first things I did was to get together with a tech and learn as much as I could, as quickly as I could. And then I invited that computer technician to come into the classroom and help the instructors. So if they had any questions, the technician was there to answer, and just to make sure that we started on the right footing. So there was a lot for us to learn together. There were many highlights over the course of my fellowship, but I think one was definitely creating a safe space where the teachers felt comfortable saying, I didn't know, or I would like to learn how to do something. And I think that was really important for all of us. We learned together. Another highlight would definitely be the podcast on Padlet. The teachers designed their own scripts. They got their own intro music, their outro music. They decided who the host was, what the topics were going to be, and what they wanted to elaborate on. They did such a good job. What was great to see is that some are actually doing that project as well as others from the class with their own students, and they're sending me links to see what their students are doing now. So feeling rather proud of that. In addition, on the very last day of class, the teachers decided to surprise me. So they kept saying to me, do you hear a knock on your door? Do you hear a knock at your door? And I said, no, I don't hear anything. But I checked, and when I did, I received a bouquet of flowers, a card, and a balloon. I was truly, truly touched. I can't say enough about my time in Costa Rica and my time with the instructors at the National Learning Institute. If you are considering a virtual project, I would say be prepared to be immersed in a new culture, to be exposed to so many new things, and just to be able to do so from the comfort of your own home. That's just icing on the cake.